That's the new single from my special guest who is currently sitting opposite me here in the studio. And as we always do, we let them introduce themselves. So, Miss Special Guest, do you want to introduce yourself to the listener?
Hi, my name is Prolific Official.
Prolific Official in the building. Hi, Miss Official.
Hi, Lukan.
How you doing? You alright?
I'm alright.
You know what, Sonny? Literally only about... actually, no, I'm going to come into that a minute ago. So you said something funny, actually, before we even started.
Yeah.
And it just, when you said it just made me laugh because, like, I don't hear it no more, but it used to be a common thing. And I said, right, are you ready?
Yeah.
And you said, oh, no, I'm a bit scared. Because back in the, but it's so funny because people used to always say, like, they'd sit opposite me and they're like, well, so are you ready? Right. And they'd be like, listen,
Yeah.
I've heard about you. Okay, right? Like, just take it easy.
Yeah.
And I think I must be getting old now because no one don't care no more. Like, it's not that no more. So, yeah.
Are you dry now, Lukan?
I'm proper dry now. I'm dry.
Yeah, you used to scare me. We've had a couple of videos.
I thought we just had one.
No, we've had a couple. I think before. Yeah.
See, I'm getting old and I'm losing my memories. It's all over for me.
And you were scary, man. I just didn't know what you was gonna say. Like, you could say anything. Yeah.
But that's what I was saying a minute ago. So beforehand and other places, I could just do a madness and it was fine. It was gonna be what it's gonna be. But here I've got to be a little bit toned down now, so and behave myself a bit more. Plus I'm old and I'm dry and I'm losing my memory, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Prolific Official, let people know who you are, what you do, and a little bit about yourself. Give us a backstory.
Okay, so I am Prolific Official. I'm a singer-songwriter, originally from East London, but been residing in South London for a long time.
Where in East were you from originally?
So I was born in Forest Gate.
Okay.
And went to school in Stratford. Sarah Bonnell, big up Sarah Bonnell. And yeah, like literally, I mean, I used to move around a lot when I was younger. So Stratford, Manor Park, Forest Gate, Plaistow, Ilford, Hackney, all over, man. Canning Town. Yeah.
It's a lot of moving.
But East London is small, so it's like everyone knows everyone. You've got family everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, and so I sing and I write and perform and
Okay.
what I do.
So I'm trying to think. So have you had 2 interviews before, or you were saying?
Yeah,
so,
I'm sure that I've been to you twice. You was at what's the name of this? Was it On Top?
On Top, yeah. So I remember one of those ones, but I don't remember the one before that or after.
I'm sure that I was there twice.
I don't know, maybe. I'm just saying I'm getting old. But so the reason why I say that is I'm thinking, I don't want to ask you all the same questions that I've asked before. So.
I was thinking that.
Yeah. But then we'll go through some other bits. So I just want to know, so since I've last seen you,
it's a long time ago.
It's been a long time, but also I do know that you've been doing so much stuff. So I think that one of the last times I saw you, you were having an EP launch in Holborn.
Sway Bar, yeah.
At Sway Bar.
Yeah.
And I think that might be the last time I've actually seen you physically.
Probably, yeah.
Cool, blimey, look at that. And how long ago was that?
I don't know, maybe 3 years ago.
Was it only 3 years ago? Okay, fair, not that bad. Okay.
But it seems like I've done so much in that time though. Like the journey's been. Yeah.
Your journey has been really good because I see your name pop up all the time and places I wouldn't even expect to be seeing you.
Oh.
No, not necessarily. Yeah, that sounded bad, didn't it? Yeah,
I'm in my house.
Yeah. Well, no, because you're popping up at award shows and probably because they could have chosen anybody under the sun and they chose you. And then there's another event and they've chosen you and so you're just popping up everywhere. So whatever you, as I said to you before, actually, whatever you and your manager are doing, you're doing amazing work. So bigger up to as well.
Yeah.
How are you finding the journey?
I mean, I love it. I love what I do. I find I do miss sometimes I miss the open mics and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like meeting new people at the open mics because I just don't really have as much time to attend them anymore.
Wow, busy now. Look at that.
No, not like that.
Come on, what's up,
it's all changed. It's not like that, man. Like if one of my friends or something is doing an event, I'll always try and go and support them and that. But yeah, it's just that's what it's about though, isn't it? It's progression. So,
yeah, 100%.
But yeah, I miss that, like doing the open mics and stuff. You get to meet a lot of wonderful creatives, and it keeps your ear to the ground as to what's going on. Do you know what I mean?
So it's funny because a lot of people want to get out of doing all the open mics now. They're over it. Okay, I've done so many open mics. I want to go and do this. I want to do that. But you actually kind of want to go back to the roots, effectively.
Yeah, because I just think that's that's where you get your fan base. That's where you get your real supporters and stuff.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
Yeah, and like I said, it keeps your ear to the ground, and there's so many new people coming out. It's nice to see what's still going on, you know, and collaborate with different people, different producers, artists and stuff like that. So yeah, I just always enjoyed it. It's intimate as well. So yeah, but I mean, I enjoy like the new stuff that I've been doing and the bigger venues and that. That's been exciting.
Come on.
Yeah, it's nice.
How do you go about like you said beforehand, you had your ear to the ground or whatever, so you just knew what's happening in these streets with these other artists. So you'd meet them, you'd talk, you'd know what's going on. You might be invited to this or be part of this other thing that's going on because you're just there with them. Now that you're not necessarily doing that, how are you still keeping involved with what is current and what's going on?
To be quite honest, I'm not gonna lie, I live in a bit of a bubble. Do you know what I mean? But because I like underground artists, like I suppose through social media. Yeah, social media really. I have a lot of. I made some wonderful friends through attending open mics and showcases, and I'm still close with a lot of them now. To be honest with you, and they're doing great things. So I suppose it'd be through, just through social media. That's probably about it because I'm not really outside like that. So
not outside, okay. So talk to me about some of the stuff that you've released recently. Okay, let's go back to the EP. Let's go back to 3 or 4 years, whenever it was.
Yeah.
You released the EP, which was called
Me.
And it was about
me.
Yeah, of course. Right? What made you? What inspired? Well, I was gonna say what inspired it, but I guess the answer's gonna be the same. But what made you decide to like make an EP like that? Like so, like all of just about yourself, not about what you've seen or anybody else. It's all about you. What made you want to focus on you so much?
It wasn't. Do you know what? I just thought, what is this about? It's about me, and it's about my thoughts and my feelings and what I'm going through. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was a bit lazy, really, on my part.
Not really.
I suppose.
Could you speak about what you know, right?
Yeah, like that's
and what do you know
it's
more
about.
than you?
Me? No, nothing. Me.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought it just done what it said on the tin. It's about me. It's about my life. It's about my relationships, how I'm feeling, and
I'm thinking back to the performance, and if I remember rightly, you had an amazing outfit on.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Where do you find, like, when I see like artists, especially the people that aren't at the Grammys, you don't have the budget to go and get this amazing designer to design this and blah 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 blah.
No.
Where do you find these creative outfits?
So I made it.
You made that yourself?
Yeah. So I bought the dress.
Okay.
And then like the hair, I done myself. That was like wool off of Amazon. I braided my hair. I think I bought some lights. You know the lights that you put the batteries in? Yeah, from like Poundland or something. Yeah. And I like braided my hair and just kind of like put it in the pattern and put the wool all around it, then wrapped all the lights around it and stuck the lights in underneath, and I created it myself. So it's just my imagination.
I was going to say, so where did that come from?
My ADHD imaginative brain.
So you were just there, just one day, just lying in your bed, or with your ADHD, probably running around doing whatever. But you just had this idea that
I wanted lights.
You wanted lights?
Yeah, and I wanted something high. And
have you been diagnosed with ADHD?
Yeah, and
you have?
And autism.
You know what? It's so funny. So I haven't been diagnosed with anything, right? And it's so funny that people talk about it so freely now. Like people are like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's probably my ADHD. But about 10 years ago, you won't talk about it at all. Well, I was diagnosed late. I was only diagnosed last year. But even if people knew they had it, they wouldn't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. So, or maybe they wouldn't even know because like people weren't really diagnosing it back then either.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. But apparently I've got ADHD and autism.
Okay.
Not diagnosed. I've just been told by people. Okay, now you've got this and you've got that. Because, I don't know where.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. I think everybody, and I have these conversations all the time. I think everybody, they talk about the spectrum, and I think every living person is on the spectrum.
Okay, yeah.
But just where in the spectrum are you? And at what point does it become a thing?
Okay, I feel like it becomes a thing when it actually affects your life. When sometimes it can be debilitating. It has a large effect on your life. And that's why, for me, I do find like, I remember my cousin was saying to me, oh, like you shouldn't tell people, don't say anything to people. And I was like, do you know what? 9 times out of 10, people ask me, do you have ADHD or do you have da-da-da?
Really?
And so, because they're like, when they meet me, maybe I talk, sometimes I've got a really bad habit of butting in. I really try not to, like, or I can be quite excitable, you know, like, so I feel like it's apparent really, like just how I behave. So I just put it out there straight away, like, don't worry about me, blah, blah, blah. And then that's out of the way. We haven't got to talk about that now. You haven't got to stand there thinking, she's a bit, woo, do you know what I mean? Like, this is what it is.
Bit nuts.
Yeah, love me or hate me, do you know what I mean? Like, whatever it is what it is.
That's the character. Would you rather be that or would you rather be dry and boring?
Yeah, 100% I'd rather be me. I love it.
Yeah, and that's your creativity as well.
Yeah, that's what makes me write. Like, I could write an EP in, like, an hour. Do you know what I mean? Literally. So it's a blessing as well. Do
you find that your brain just always on the go?
Yeah, all the time. Always on really the go. Bad. Yeah.
Can you? Okay, with that, do you operate better? Well, this is now a personal conversation. But do you operate better in silence or in noise? It
depends. Sometimes noise is too much for me. Yeah. Like, it irritates my brain. Like, it just depends really.
Okay. No, because I need some sort of chaos. Like, if it's noisy and there's stuff going on in the background, I'm good. But if it's too silent, I'm like, this is deafening. I can't concentrate.
Yeah. So like I say, it depends. Like, if I'm overstimulated, then I can't take the noise. It's too much. Yeah. But then other times I might I might be working on my phone, but then I've got a film on playing, but I'm listening to the film, and then I might have something on my laptop going, for example, but I'm doing that, but I'm listening to that, but that's going on as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's enjoyable for me.
I get it. It's interesting. I like it. Let's focus a bit. I could talk about this all day. Let's get back onto the music. So you released your EP. What do you do after that? So you obviously let that simmer, let people take that in.
Yeah.
And then what were your next steps? Did you rest for a bit, or did you just get back on it?
Oh my god, what did I do? What did I do?
I don't know.
I don't even remember. Like, and that's so mad as well, because there's always so much going on in my brain. A lot of stuff is like a blur to me. It's really weird. Like, I have to really think about it. After that, what did I do? I know that I done Summertime Love, but that was last summer. I think I was just doing probably like just performing at different events and stuff.
And where have you performed? What events have you done, so people know?
So I opened up for Legacy. That was at Brixton Electric Brixton. Never can remember what way around it goes, but yeah, I opened up for Legacy. I performed with Omar at Coco in London.
Was that last year or was that the year before? It feels like it was recent.
I feel like was it last year? I think it might have been last year or the end of the year before, something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What else have I done? So I've done like some private events. So there was a ladies event that I done, and
whoa, lady!
But I don't want to. No. It was a specific lady, but I know she doesn't want her name out there.
I thought when you said ladies event, I thought it was like
a really lovely lady. She had a birthday party, so she invites lots of artists down and stuff. So I performed alongside Luciano and was it Sanchez? Yeah, Sanchez and Luciano.
Look at this. So bougie. So they remember who they are, but they remember who you are. Come on, there's the big dogs in the building. Come on. Son who?
My memory's
Sanchiano?
No,
what's the name? Was it?
Stop it. No, because I'm not really like into the genre.
But you must know who Sanchez and Luciano are.
I know who they are. Yeah. Yes, I do. And if I hear the song, I'll hear the song, but I don't even know that that's who it is singing it unless someone tells me, you know.
I hear you.
But yes, of course I know who they are. They're legends. So that was cool. That was really good. What else have I done? I opened up the other just before Christmas, I think, or just after, I can't remember, but I know December. I opened up for Gina Thompson. She at DJ L's birthday. I did that. That was really cool. Do you
ever get to speak to these people like Gina and Luciano and them?
Yeah. Oh, they were all really lovely. Really, really lovely. And Legacy, she was so beautiful. She was a really nice person. We took pictures and all that stuff. Gosh, what else? Can't think now.
But there's been a lot. There's been award shows, and also you've done so many of those.
Charles Gordon Awards. Yes, Charles Truss Awards. And I done a performance for Freddie. Freddie had an award show. Freddie Noirka.
Did you?
Yeah, okay. I was there. Yeah, not the one just gone. I think it was like the one before that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was there.
So you're doing all right, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been busy.
You've definitely been busy. Okay, look at so much going on you don't even remember.
That's what I'm saying.
So you've not really been releasing that much music. You brought released the summer. What's it called? Summertime Love.
Yeah, I done that in summer.
And then it was a good time for it.
Yeah. But I've been recording a lot, so I've got all the songs patterned.
Okay.
But obviously, I'm waiting for the right time to release them all.
So the new song, Peace.
Yeah. Yes.
When did you record that?
I recorded that last year.
Okay, and you've been sitting on it or just waiting for the right time?
Yeah.
And now's the right time?
Yeah.
What makes now the right time to release that?
So it's just so basically last year I'll be honest with you, so last year from about like May, June was a really tricky year. I'd gone through something really massive in my life, so I'm not gonna lie, I'd been like healing from that, and in between that obviously I'd been performing. I done Coco White. Yep, I done Coco White.
You performed it as well, did you? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Look at that. See.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think because of what happened last year, I was kind of just like on autopilot, just going.
Yeah.
So and then I was at the same time recording. It was just the right time. I just felt ready. Like I felt like I've come out the other side of what I'd gone through last year. So and as well, it's a season as well, so obviously we needed to do Summertime Love in summer because it made sense. It's like a summery song, you need the vibe there, the little 2 weeks of sunshine that we got. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously we've gone in. I didn't want to release around Christmas because it's Christmas. So Peace was actually released the 6th of December. So it's just like it's more of a serious time, innit? Where you're reflecting and you're contemplating.
And what was going through your mind when you made it? Because we're going to get a performance of that in a minute. So what was going through your mind when you wrote that song?
Gosh, when I wrote that song, that was about I'd been... So what was it, 2023, 2024, I'd gone through like 2 years of therapy because I've also got borderline personality disorder as well. Emotionally unstable borderline personality disorder. And so I was in my...
Got lots going on, didn't you?
Yeah, I got all these stuff going on. But that's life. So I just like, my upbringing was traumatic, do you know what I mean? Is what it is. And so I had been going through therapy to learn how to manage that, and I got through my first year, and then by the time I was on to my second year I was just obviously really reflective, and then I became like in a really wonderful place where I could feel the healing, I could feel the positivity for the first time ever in my life. I'd had conversations with my parents, and obviously we got deep, and there was like a lot of generational trauma that was going on, so it was just a reflection of that. And then obviously even being diagnosed, that was a big thing, because then I understood, okay, I'm not the only one in the world, I'm not weird, I'm not, there isn't something wrong with me, so it was just a really reflective time. And I basically was sitting there, I wrote it in like 20 minutes, I just wrote down how I was feeling, basically. And I wanted it to be for everyone else as well, not just about me. There's a lot of people that need healing. I wanted to also promote therapy because there's a stigma about it, do you know what I mean? Especially I feel like in the Black diaspora there's a stigma, and just to be like, it's okay to get help, to have help, and it can actually be a positive thing, and it was for me and my family.
This is a subject that we could really delve into, but unfortunately I don't even have the time for it, but it would be a deep conversation.